Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So East Carolina's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hauser. Right on target this time. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his 1st sack of the game.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen. You set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. The give on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had turning it on. Got enough for the first down. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Pitt right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Boston College. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Holmes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake. Under fire. Touchdown, Panthers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Hauser. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
The Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Got his man. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had this thing in a hammer lock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense does that.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Williams.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hicks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to pop the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Pitt! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they've faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of them. They're trailing by 20 to North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run.
Holding. Offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lee. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Holstein. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Plucks it out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got his man down the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.